Welcome back. We're here in Rice's Appliance Kitchen with JR from JR's Old Packing House. So what are you making? It sure smells good.
Today we're making Mediterranean shrimp. Can you add some shrimp to that, please?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
we
would
do need
love
shrimp
to.
in Mediterranean shrimp, don't we?
So just we're going to add the shrimp. We've already cleaned or deveined, if you want to get a little like fancy word, but anyhow, we cleaned and then we took the shells and we made a shrimp stock. So we take the shells, make the shrimp stock, you add carrots, celery, and onion, and you just cook the shrimp sauce, the shrimp shells down, and they can turn it really pink.
Don't
Am
they
I adding
get
all of
little
these?
pieces in there?
No, we're going to save some for the other dish, but
Okay.
yeah, this is just for looks.
There we go.
And
So
then as
JR,
this cooks,
is the shrimp raw as it goes in, or has
as
it
it goes in, we've already made the sauce in this particular case.
Okay.
And they're going to cook, and they're not going to, and they're going to turn reddish. And
Okay.
they're going to curl, and we're done. We can pull it off, and we can eat. But over here, we're going to start the whole like concept.
Oh, great.
Here.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
So,
So here we got-
That's the finished product. You're going to take us backwards in time.
Backwards.
Which
That
is
way,
how- this is
this is
how
we're going to
we
eat.
did
This
it.
is we're going to fake
right,
it here over
great.
here. So
And
over
in
here,
the beginning.
in the beginning, we start off with a little bit of olive oil. You can use a little butter and olive oil. That's quite yummy that way. And then you can put shallot. I like shallots to start off
me
with,
too.
garlic. And for some reason, I like adding ginger because I think it's yummy.
Oh, yes.
So with that said,
Like you can pretty much cook anything in that right now and it'll taste good. Right?
Yeah.
so we
yummy.
can take our
Oatmeal.
shrimp stock, and that'll give us our juice. And we're going to let that reduce for a little bit. However, we don't have 20 minutes, so we're not going to let it reduce that far.
Shrimp
So that's
stock. Wait, I want to
nice.
take you back for a second. Shrimp stock?
Shrimp stock.
So where do we get that? Can
You
we
buy the shrimp. I went over to Detweiler's yesterday, bought
Yeah.
the shrimp with the shells, and then carrot, onion, celery, some water, and you cook it for 45 minutes.
The shells.
The shells.
So
Don't
you've
you
made
have
your
little
own.
pieces?
No, they have the strainers. Love, you take the strainer.
Just
you
to
do
make
this.
the
Strainer.
stock.
See, I wouldn't
yeah.
have known that.
Okay, I'll go backwards then.
You go to the store
Water.
and you
Water, the shells, and after you clean the shrimp, the shells, and then you add a carrot, celery, and onion. We're not adding any salt, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, really?
We won't add
Nice.
salt
Good,
to the
good.
very end on purpose. And you just let that cook for 45 minutes, and then you strain it, put it back on the stove, and then let it reduce by half. And then you'll get a real pungent or real strong flavor of the shrimp by reducing the water. Or you can cheat and just add clam base.
All right. All
It's
right.
up to you, though.
No, that's great. I didn't even know that shrimp stock was a thing. So
Seafood
see,
stock?
you've taught us.
you never use seafood stock.
No, not yet.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah,
So
so
sorry,
this
I
is
took
going-
you off the recipe.
No, this is all good. This is going this way. So now we've added, like I said, the garlic, onions, and celery. We're going to add the peppers. I like adding them like here and let them cook down a little bit. And it gives really nice flavors and colors.
Pretty, yes.
And it's pretty, yes, because I cut I cheated, of course, and made look little Italian things and they look like sticks. And you cut the ends off, and that way it looks all pretty at
Smells
the end.
so
Yes, it
Yeah, it does. Yes, it does.
All
And then
right,
as
so
that
you did the
cooks down,
peppers?
we'll add some red onions and white onions.
Oh,
and,
that's a lot of onions.
well, we're going to make a lot
Is
of
that
food.
like 2 cups?
Oh, it was 1 onion apiece.
They
sure.
reduced down a lot.
They reduced down a lot.
Yeah.
So oddly enough, we would let that reduce down quite a bit. But because we're not going to do that today, we're just going to let it cook for a little bit.
Okay.
And now we're going to make add the tomato paste and tomato sauce now. But obviously, we could go to the store and buy the jars of stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
The easy
And
route.
that is the fastest way to do
Yes,
that.
thank
You didn't do that, huh?
No, I didn't do that. So, and then you can also, which I noticed yesterday when I was at Detweiler's, you can buy organic. I thought that was kind of like, well, yeah.
Organic everything.
Organic everything. It's quite,
Oh, that's great. Lots of choices. So
and
so
this
then
makes
you
it
add
real
the
pretty
tomato-
colors, by the way.
Yes, it's
Okay.
beautiful.
Yeah.
So you have tomato sauce and tomato paste?
Well, yeah.
Oh, great. No, bring 'em
Everybody
on.
knows
Yeah.
that, Joey.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Joey, have you been in a grocery
Oh, no, Joey likes to go out to eat the packing house. He likes to eat the
Yes,
Berthas.
there you go. There you
But
go.
he
They're great for
cooks,
them.
too. I
He
know
cooks?
that.
Okay. So we're going to let that do that thing, and this will do this thing. And
makes it thicker and gives
Yeah.
it depth of flavor.
This is a great
smells so
recipe,
good.
especially if if we've got some rain coming or you might be inside. This sounds like a great
you got
option.
company you don't like to talk to, so you got something to do in the kitchen.
Well,
I'll
of
be
course,
cooking
you
for a
can
while.
find this recipe online by going to mysuncoast.com, and you can find JR's entire recipe. This smells amazing.
It does.
While you're
And-
cooking,
I'm
you've
not
got to
finished.
light your birthday candle.
It's gotta add
Start it.
tomatoes,
Oh,
too.
I gotta light your candle. All right, let's see if this thing works.
Thank you, Candace. We are going to we'll have Mediterranean
You can do
shrimp.
It, Candace, you can do
I
it.
can do it.
Oh, look at this.
Hey.
A celebration. Happy birthday,
Do we have this
Joey.
thing?
Yay.
What a great way to celebrate in the middle of the
Happy
week
birthday
with
to
friends.
you.
And of course, you can celebrate by going to JR's Old Packing House Cafe this Friday, where the Mediterranean shrimp will be a special on the menu. So thank you, JR.
Thank you.
Great,
Enjoy.
great recipe.
Happy birthday,
Cheers.
Joey.
Have an
Thank you,
awesome
Candace.
birthday.
Thank you for celebrating with us. Thank you, Megan. Don't you forget, take some time, enjoy the Suncoast